Like, yeah, you guys never invite people out because you hate them, but like I invite people out sometimes too much and don't give myself the space.
You said I don't invite people out because I hate them. Not true though.
Oh, sorry, did I say that? I didn't mean that.
I don't know.
Anyways, sometimes I invite people out too much because like,
Yeah.
not after all that body shaming. But anyways, but yeah, no, I think it's like. Umbrellas aren't enough. We've had a great day today. Thanks for watching. Umbrellas aren't enough. And have
Aren't
a great
they
night.
listening? Aren't we?
Why's your phone on
primarily-
your lap?
Thank you for listening or watching. Umbrellas aren't enough.
Why's your phone
Have a
on?
great night.
Why's your phone on?
Well, because I was saying good night.
To who?
My fiance.
Oh wow,
'Cause she just got home.
You
from
say
work.
good night to her.
that's weird.
Yeah, you don't say good night to yours?
So I have a hot take.
That was,
Okay.
that was
No, okay.
rough.
How was your day?
Yeah, let's segue.
No. What'd you guys do
Oh,
today?
No. Let's go back to that.
Wait. Do we want to have like a little like emotional sesh? I can.
Edwin, how's your?
It's just
How are you feeling?
emotional sesh. What do you want to
How
talk
was
about?
your day? What did you do today?
See, the
It was
first no,
good.
wait.
It
The
was
first
good.
thing, if someone asks you,
Yeah.
how are you feeling?
Yeah.
And then the person says, well, what do you want to know? They're not doing well. Because if you ask someone, you go, how you doing? You go, oh, I'm doing great. They're either lying or they're doing great. But if someone says, well, what do you like? What do you want to know? They're definitely not doing good.
Or they just don't trust you.
yeah, it's
no.
probably that one.
I don't agree.
Maybe they're maybe
I think
maybe
they
part of
don't
their life's going well, and then the other part of their life's
And
not
like,
going
and
well.
like, which part do you want to know?
So they're trying to figure out what do you want to know.
They're
What
kind of
are
like a literal,
what-
like a literalist.
What are you asking?
Can I take the dogs out?
Nope. Yeah. That.
Why would you want to do
you
that?
know, my feet are kind of tired.
It's not that warm in here, buddy.
I get like you're engaged now and you don't care about anything. I get it. I really get it.
I anticipated like
I was like a gradual drop off.
a decline.
Yeah.
But this is like this is going quicker than
He's starting to take his shirt off and then take his shoes off.
Yeah.
Well, no, like
Shirtless
hear
with
me
no
out.
shoes on doing podcast.
Hear me out, though.
Okay.
You're not allowed to talk.
It's not allowed to talk. anymore.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
but
can
like,
sit, you can sit there. And
You
not say anything.
lost privileges.
okay, but really, how was your day, Edwin?
No, bro. Answer a question.
Yeah.
One.
Why are you letting him dismiss
I know.
questions?
Dismiss my day. What did I do today?
Yeah,
What day
how
is
was your
it?
day?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Woke up.
Good start.
Wow.
Got ready.
Impressive.
Got ready
Who else
for
did that?
the day,
Wow.
and then watered my trees.
Okay. I think at this point now everyone knows that he likes trees. So that's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's not like a secret. I'm not trying to hide it.
Do
Yeah,
you have like a
should.
secret relationship with
Are you
trees?
crying right now?
is.
I've been crying since we were
Hey,
laughing
hey,
earlier.
Hey, she went to sleep. She's not gone.
Oh.
Did you know that?
She actually hasn't even texted me back yet. so
Yeah, just because she
Okay.
goes to sleep doesn't mean you're not going to
Yeah.
see her again.
Because
That's how sleep works.
she's probably like, he doesn't have to wish me a good night, and she probably went to bed.
Yeah, she's like, I don't need that.
I
from
wish
him.
that's how things worked.
Yeah.
You wish
What?
that?
Okay. What else did I do? I got up,
Maybe not wished.
Got
but
ready.
You know what I mean?
watered
I'm gonna
things.
get I'm gonna get ragdolled if she ever watches this one.
Our whole goal is just to get him in trouble.
Yeah.
Which we
Mm.
started number
Honestly,
one. We did
like-
well.
Did well. We got a few beeps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did get beeps last week.
So I think we're off to a good start already.
And
so.
those that really tuned in would have noticed a cut.
What did I say?
Not only
we're not
that,
gonna get back to that.
not only that,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't even notice that when I was
they would
watching
have
it.
also noticed a part where you clearly maybe should have said something
but didn't.
but didn't.
Yeah. What was that again that I said?
I don't
We're
know.
not gonna say it, right? Because
Oh,
you got caught
either.
for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Hey, but like, hear me out.
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
That's
you
how it
probably
all.
That's how it all starts. And then you say that and you don't talk for 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Don't want that from you.
Yeah. Like me and Ethan are sitting far. Like I could cut the video too and just
Yeah.
bring us like we're sitting next to each other.
Or just like
You should have me pan in and out only when I say things of importance.
so you'd never be in the
Yeah.
podcast. Or we could put just
Yeah.
an emoji over your face.
Yeah, it's okay too.
Like the crying one, like the really sad one.
You're already doing that. We don't need that.
I
We
know.
have
Is
to
that
put
a
like
really
a
sad
smiley
one?
face on you or something.
Is that a sad one? Also, okay,
I forgot my
our,
glasses in the
our
car.
thumbnail though for our last podcast.
That was pretty
Like,
good.
That was actually
Not bad. I think I cut it back a little too far.
What are you talking about?
his thumbnail. His
Got him.
No.
Ah,
No,
got
because
him.
you were just sucking on your fingers eating Taco Bell 10 minutes earlier,
Hey man,
and we had to watch you do that.
you love a good Taco
That was
Bell.
tough.
I'm
and
gonna
then
I'm gonna make you
We love a good Taco Bell.
a worse thumbnail. Why do your eyes keep?
yeah,
like,
why are you
I know.
crying, bro?
they keep
Because I keep
filling up with-
laughing and crying.
Are you
filling
good?
up with-
I'm actually not. Like,
How are
thanks
you-
for finally checking in on me.
How are you feeling?
How are you doing?
Not good.
Why?
How's your day?
Because I still have half the Taco Bell in my car, and I left my glasses.
Oh,
Wait,
your car's cooked.
Half the Taco Bell
You leave. You
with
leave.
glasses. It's gonna learn to drive. it's
It's gonna
going.
grow legs.
Yeah, it's gonna grow legs. Put your glasses on.
Did you know that
So
there's a rule
hungry.
that you can't leave like Taco Bell by itself for more than an hour,
Yeah.
or like
Why?
it starts to like talk.
Taco Bell. Ah.
It's gonna be driving with your glasses. It's gonna get pulled over. It's gonna be driver license and registration. Pull out a picture
Wait,
of
my
you.
wallet's
The
in there
cop's
too.
not even gonna he's
Notice
not
the
e-
difference.
Yeah, he's not gonna. He's gonna.
Same
Oh yeah,
thing.
that's Ben.
My wallet is in the car too. So what a coincidence.
Yeah, yeah.
See ya.
No, living,
Okay,
living
I
taco.
have my hot take.
Hot take.
It kind of relates to what we're talking about.
Okay, I'm
So
ready.
It's not even really a segue.
I think I'm ready.
But
We all
so
hold our mics differently, eh?
I kind of
Wait,
hand it back
our
to
our,
you.
our kind of. I guess
Similar.
we're similar. Ben's like.
yeah. Ben
Ben's
holds
like
it,
nothing.
Ben holds it like he's in the booth about to rap. You're actually
Oh wait,
Not
do you guys? Okay,
okay,
wait.
man.
Do you guys think cops is an offensive term?
cops,
Cops?
Yeah,
like police officers.
yeah. Do you think it's disrespectful?
No,
No, if you call them pigs, maybe, but like cops, no.
What about
Bacon.
popo?
popo is just like super slang.
Yeah, I just think it's slang. I don't know that it's offensive.
Okay, interesting.
Cops
Why
definitely
do you
know.
ask that? Like, is there something going on in your life that you need to tell us about?
what about the hot fuzz? That's
Hot fuzz.
I feel like that's
just funny.
British.
That's just funny.
I feel like you're gonna hear that across the.
they say
pond?
hot fuzz in
pond.
Britain.
No, that's just a movie, and it took place in.
Yeah,
the
but hear
UK.
me out. I feel like that's.
I never
just a
actually
term
watched
that-
it. I
No one
just-
has ever watched it.
Oh, it was
Okay,
actually okay.
so you watched it.
Yeah. Of
If
course.
someone says a movie is actually okay,
Wait,
it means it's not good.
you know what's wild is that Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are still coming out,
with another.
Yeah.
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 which is
I just
Too
watched
many.
Will Smith on the Nelk podcast, and he was talking about the movie,
yeah.
and I'm just like, once you hit 40, don't make action movies anymore.
Did he slap anybody?
No, he actually had a really good conversation.
Yeah,
about like
because he's
the dangers,
matured.
the dangers of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like you lose control of your.
Now he wasn't
Your
giving the
arm.
best advice, but like he wasn't giving advice that I would live by, but he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
giving like
Some interesting
i-
takes.
interesting takes
For,
and like
for me,
definitely advice.
out of everybody, out of all the celebrities or famous people or whatever that I've grown up with, Will
Yep.
Smith has gone through the
Mm.
biggest change in personality I've ever seen
Mhm.
because he isn't anything like his. Yeah,
No, you're actually not. Like, are you okay?
but he's nothing like his Fresh Prince
What?
Oh.
personality anymore.
No.
Remember when he sung that song?
But he's nothing like his Fresh like
Well,
it
he
feels
was
like
also
all
like
the
22 there.
it feels
Uh,
He's super young there. too.
yeah, but okay, Johnny Depp's basically the same.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went to that as an example right
like
away.
super just like mellow.
But most people stay relatively the same. He's like very different than his Fresh Prince
yeah.
days. Like I don't think he could ever get back into that role and make it believable again.
No, 'cause he's too big. Well, like Will Smith, like there's a difference between like Will Smith and Johnny Depp. Like Will Smith was like a movie star, and then Johnny Depp was like just a very popular celebrity. Like you know what I mean? Like there's someone who's like a celebrity.
Yeah, but it doesn't change your
someone who's like a movie-
personality.
Oh no, it does though. Like if you're
Like his
movie
ability
star-
to act,
Well-
I think was affected.
I think he was a movie star more at the start too, right? Like Will Smith became popular like later on in his career for other things, right?
Not really.
Yeah, I think he was just.
He like mid 2000s. He was very popular. That's like Pursuit of
Yeah, but he
Happiness.
was-
I Am
but
Legend.
but he was acting like in the late 80s.
Well, yeah, he did Fresh Prince. That was it though.
I'm pretty sure he was, no, he was in some other
like
films
he did
and
like
stuff.
Men in Black and like Independence Day, like
yeah, like,
90s.
he was so he was in a bunch of movies for quite a while that all like had good traction and shows that all had good traction.
iRobot.
Good movie.
prior to him becoming just like famous outside of that too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if you took most actors and asked them to act like they were in their 20s,
Yeah.
I think most of them could. I think Will Smith's one of the ones that he couldn't put himself back into.
I think
a
you know
fresh
too much about
print.
him now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, once you know too
Yeah,
much
but
about a
I don't-
celebrity, you, like
You can't act-
he's
you
he's
can't-
almost like too.
Well, I think he
human
lost.
to us.
I think he lost
Yeah.
his goofiness. Like I don't think he could be like the.
I mean, after the
goofy-
whole slap situation, I think it kind of ruined
Okay,
his
well,
whole
that was like
persona.
that was
no,
not
I know,
that
but,
long ago.
No, I'm saying, but even
yeah.
now, like
yeah.
I love
That's
Will
true.
Smith. Like I used to love Will Smith and like his movies,
Yeah,
but
did you see Gemini Man?
no,
It was the worst
I'm not watching
CGI I've
That-
ever seen. Don't watch
that was
it.
like 2016 or something like that.
It was like
2015?
2017, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was
I
that
know.
as bad-
I remember
was
that
as
being
bad
horrible.
as the one where he did the movie where it was just him and his son in the whole movie.
Oh, that was just.
Oh, that
as
was
bad, too.
After Earth.
That
and
was
that,
so
that was
That was that was after everything in performance and skill.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like,
I don't know what that means.
it had bad reviews.
What's that mean?
I don't know. It was
Yeah.
bad.
You said that was after
you,
everything.
You was trying to describe
Yeah,
it.
you tried
but
to with
you,
the title.
You were trying to find your
Guys,
That was tough.
hey,
way. Just like After
metal
Earth was-
detector.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There we brought it together.
But
You were saying something?
Yeah, I forget. But I think he's just too, like, I know too much about him. Therefore, like, when I know too much about a celebrity, and because of what happened at, like, the Oscars, I no longer, like, there's
Couldn't
no,
view him.
like, mystery of him anymore. Like,
Yeah.
the best thing about an actor, in my opinion, is, like, you don't know much about them. So when you see them, it's in a movie, and you're like, oh, this is how I perceive you because you're in the movie. That might not be how you actually are, but because I'm seeing you in the movie, this is how I perceive your personality to be. That's how I feel about Denzel Washington.
I was gonna say, I think too though, like
Yeah.
when you
I don't
act
know
a
much about
certain
him.
You
way
don't like
for
him?
a long
I
time.
love Denzel Washington.
Oh, I think he's phenomenal.
I'm saying because I don't know. Oh, he's my favorite actor, but because I don't know that much about
Yeah.
him, when I see him in a movie, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I've been
Yeah.
waiting to see something from Denzel.
But at this point,
what-
imagine Jason Statham doing a comedy. Like
But
he's
he
been
hasn't.
that
He didn't do
role.
comedy. Did he do comedies?
No,
No.
but I'm just saying, like Will Smith did comedy, and then he left it for so long to do action, to play this
Like
role
dramas.
of like, yeah, that drama action kind of serious role. That now I think he's just defined himself as that for so long that it is impossible to go back. Just like it is for any other actor or any other person to like have that
Like
set
transition?
for them, yeah, and then to try to transition into something completely different.
I mean, but if you're an actor, you should be able to act like you used to.
But I think
You should.
people just know you, right? Like they know who you are. I think there's very.
I'm not saying. I'm
few-
not saying our perception of them. I'm
but
just
I'm saying, I think
genuinely
that's
saying
what
they should
affects
be
it,
able
though.
to act.
I'm sure he could, but I think the problem is like they know that it wouldn't be a successful movie because it'd be like we struggle to perceive him that way.
Yeah.
So why would they put him in that role when they can put somebody in that role who we do perceive that way?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that they should put them in the role. I'm just saying I physically think he couldn't act like he used to act. But I think most actors could act like they used to.
like Leonardo DiCaprio could act like how he acted when he was like 22.
Yeah. Put him on a
But
ship.
also- yeah.
I'm the king of the world.
He
It
can do
would
it.
feel the same. He would look older.
Yeah.
But I think
Agreed.
he could be he could act similarly
actually-
to
But I
how he.
think
Yeah,
that's the
actually pretty
same as
interesting. Like,
Leo's
I agree
always
with you.
done.
I don't know why.
Like there's just a switch with Will
Yeah.
Smith, and like he just his humor like changed or something changed in him that he's just there's no reminiscence of Fresh Prince anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
See,
you watch Johnny Depp. There's still reminiscence of 20 years ago of him.
Like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, or like. Was he in that? Wait, what'd you say?
That was his first big movie.
Would've never known that.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
Like
can't even-
the
can't even
like
say
the
that.
original Nightmare on Elm Street
I don't
It's
even
actually
know.
interesting.
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
or 21 Jump Street.
Yeah,
I knew he was in that, but he played the same kind of role he always does.
I guess
in
maybe
that.
it's not fair though.
Yeah, kinda
How
like-
many
He
actors?
wasn't like funny, but at the same with Leo, like in my opinion, like the Titanic, yeah, King of the World, all that stuff. I think he could still do it, but that's because that, in my opinion, is the line of film work he's done his entire career. Wolf of Wall Street, serious-ish film where he was like kind of like whatever. I don't know. I'm blanking on Leo DiCaprio movies right now, but like
yeah, there's just not enough. Huh?
Yeah.
I would say
Yeah,
like for the
hard.
most,
Can't name one.
Yeah.
I would say for the most
No,
part,
Name
no,
one.
no, let's name one. Name one other one.
Inception,
Good.
serious
Okay,
movie. Serious movie. Where
Okay,
he's
so I
like,
guess that's true. So not many actors went from comedy TV into serious
Johnny
acting.
Depp kind of did.
I would
though.
almost-
He did like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, you know,
but
like
that's a lot of serious.
a lot
to
serious,
it.
but also very jokey and
Yeah.
stupid.
But I mean, Will Smith did go from like goofy.
Too serious.
But the thing is, but I guess
I would
that's
say
not
it's
what I'm
impressive
debating.
that he
What I'm
changed,
seeing
yeah.
though is like I actually think Will Smith couldn't go back to being goofy.
But what
yeah,
if-
like
what if-
exclusively goofy.
What if he
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
like maybe that was never his like true identity? I mean, you know what I mean?
he
Like, maybe that
blossomed
wasn't.
into
like an action movie
Pursuit
star?
of Happiness.
Yeah,
Fire.
Maybe.
movie, man.
You know
but
what?
like, but I guess
You know
like
what? This is actually fascinating that you're just like defending Will so much. So
Yeah, bro.
I know it is funny,
Like
but no, I
Marion.
just think of the stance. Like I don't know. I think like early on in careers too, especially you're kind of like feeling out where your niche is. And like, yes, he was successful in Fresh Prince. I don't know that you see that too often, but I bet you if you look back at a lot of famous actors, they've tried out a lot of different roles until they found their niche.
yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street, Johnny Depp, like I wouldn't have even known he did that.
Yeah,
a
he was
lot
like,
of
he was
people
like
wouldn't
22
have.
or something.
But that's the thing. He tried out like that
Interesting.
horror kind of side of things, and maybe that wasn't his niche, and then he did find his niche.
Kind of is his niche though.
It would be the worst
Oh, serious.
Edward
kinda-
Edward Scissorhands.
is being an actor and then being typecast your whole life. I
Worst.
would not like that.
What, sorry,
Typecast.
Typecast
I don't know what that means.
means like you play the same role.
Oh,
So
No
like
matter
if
what.
you're like the uncle,
Oh.
you always play like the
Who's-
funny uncle.
like-
who's the guy from like Meet the Fockers that plays the dad? Levy.
oh yeah, yeah,
He plays the father
Yeah.
All the
yeah.
time.
in everything.
yeah. That's a perfect example. Yeah, he only plays like a dad.
Yeah,
You know,
That's true.
and Kevin James, he always plays like just a funny,
a
goofy,
goofy, yeah,
bigger guy. But
yeah,
King of Queens.
you know what's
like,
interesting
yeah.
is that
For
he
sure.
had a YouTube channel that he made during COVID.
Kevin James did.
Yeah, and he started doing like just serious, really like short, like 3-minute videos. And he's
Yeah.
actually a really good actor. It's almost sad that you don't
But-
get.
I think
To
that's
see
because
that, yeah.
people have that perspective, and he's done really well. And like, it's hard, I think, to change people. People look at it, and it's like, I don't like this because you're not
yeah. I don't
the
believe
funny
you.
guy
Yeah.
I'm used to.
I'm trying to think
I
of.
think you're faking it.
You know what? You know who did do it and did the transition pretty well, even though he kind of did dramas before, but he was really only exclusively known as a comedian guy. Adam Sandler. Like Adam
Yeah.
Sandler was like
you know what?
That's actually true.
was like very jokey,
Yeah.
but then all of a sudden he made like Click, and
yeah.
then you're like, dang.
Click was. I mean, Click was jokey, but also.
But
very serious.
also like very
it had
serious.
a very serious meaning behind
yeah,
it all.
and to be fair,
It's
a
actually
lot of
Click
his
when
movies
he
were
What
did
a
like
like
that.
sad
reverse and
movie.
stuff.
And like
I
speed through his
yeah.
life.
Bawled my eyes out at the end of that movie.
Good movie.
That was a great movie. Or like, but like even like he's I didn't watch it, but like I've seen trailers for it. Like there's like some of the Netflix ones he does now and like Uncut Gems.
Fire.
I didn't watch it.
So I
but
heard
it
that's
looks
one
like
of his
he's-
best.
Good movie.
But
I've
isn't
seen
it
it.
isn't it one where he's serious?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
plays a
Whole
serious
time. Oh,
role.
yeah.
So
Whole
like
time.
that's
say he
a
kills it.
great example of like like someone who plays like that different role. Like
Well, I think the biggest one, not the biggest one of the biggest ones, and why it's so big is Heath Ledger because he went from like rom-coms into the Joker, and I think that was like because when they were testing him out, they weren't sure that he could actually be like that role kind of thing.
And he definitely could.
crazy.
He killed that.
Yeah,
Fire. I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about that before, but the Joker's is my
I mean,
top 2 villains of all time.
yeah. What's your other?
Yeah.
What's your other one?
Thanos.
Thanos?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I-
That's not crazy.
I like the Joker. I don't like Batman.
I didn't think
Batman's
Thanos had like
hero.
enough.
Fair.
Actually, Thanos has a lot of like good lines.
Bad take.
What did you say?
This is
I was
what-
gonna
Say it
say I
Say
didn't
it again.
think Thanos had enough screen time to like judge if he was good enough.
In Infinity War?
Yeah.
you know what I can see Edwin's point of like
He had more time than the
Thanos-
Joker in Dark Knight. The Joker doesn't
no, but
have
the
that much
Joker
screen
got a
time.
whole movie.
No, I'm talking about Heath Ledger Joker though. I'm not talking about just Joker in general.
Mm.
I'm talking about Heath Ledger Joker. If you watch that movie, he
So
might
sorry, I
have
thought-
collectively.
I thought you were saying like Joker.
Yeah,
in
but-
No,
general
no,
is
no,
one
no,
of the
no,
best
no,
villains.
no. Sorry, like
Mm.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
But when
and then like
Mm.
Thanos in Infinity War.
Mm.
but Thanos always just felt like, they went to go find an Infinity Stone, and then he showed up. He foiled them, and then like.
But this is what you don't know though. Talk like you know. You don't.
I don't know
It's been in the
what.
movie since 2010.
I'm so confused.
He always knew he was there. Thanos. You say you act like you say like he just popped in. He's been there.
No.
He
what
was in
he's-
the background.
I think what Edwin is trying to say. I'm being
You knew
very
him.
impartial because I kind of feel both.
Hey,
sides.
look at me.
What do you mean? I knew
Look at
him.
me, look at me.
He's just being
You
crazy.
said that he just kind of came in
No, but
randomly.
you're mistaking what
Don't
he
touch
said.
me.
I don't
Yeah.
think you heard me.
Okay.
Yeah, I
say, it
don't
again, say it again. Say it again.
So what he was trying to
say,
say.
say it again so I can roast you.
What he's trying
No, they
to
were
say-
clearly building up over the 10 years to fight Thanos and like
Yep.
to have that moment.
Yep.
But what I'm saying
All
is,
his screen time.
yeah, a lot of his screen time was them going to do something,
Screen
and then Thanos like foiling it.
It's scream time.
I said screen
No,
time.
he said scream time.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe I'll want to scream right now. But anyways, he didn't have much. He just didn't have
I
much
do
time
understand what
to
you're saying.
like.
To character develop as much as he could have.
Yeah, but all
What
of
are you
his
talking
all of
about?
his lines were cool. I'll give you that. Like, and
Wait, in
his
comparison to
presence
what?
was
The Dark
cool.
Knight and the Joker, where he was like, that was the first movie you saw him in.
I do kind of agree. Like, what are we comparing it
What
off
are you comparing it to? Having like no time to develop? What do you mean he had no time to develop?
I understand what I've been saying in the sense of like,
Like, yeah, he had no
could have
origin
been
movie.
cooler. It could have been cooler had they given Thanos more screen time. In the sense of like, we feel like in movies, the only times he shows up on screen really is the Avengers are going to go, collect an Infinity Stone, and Thanos shows up.
But that's not true though. Like,
for the most part.
like he's in the very first scene of the movie, where he does like his monologue about like, I'm here now. He has a big scene with his daughter, or like a big like monologue. Like, it's not just with the stones.
Yeah, he's got you there. I'm trying to. Be
There's a lot. No.
So keep fighting.
But he
We
has
got
more.
this.
But he has
We
more.
can take
He has
him.
more than just like, I'm getting the Infinity Stone scenes. He has the flashback
Rattled.
scene where like he's talking to more with like the
I guess
knife
he
on his
just
I don't know
doesn't
that
have
I've ever
enough.
seen.
I guess he
Ethan
just
this
doesn't have enough like.
Bro,
Golden State lost
interesting
on
scenes.
podcast, and he's more heated now than he was then.
I am low key a Marvel nerd, to be honest.
I know
No,
you.
this isn't low key.
No.
You're a Marvel nerd.
I remember you,
So is
you're
Jared.
upset because
and his weak knees.
I said Jared knows more about Marvel. You're like, no,
Jared definitely knows a lot.
but not as much as
not
you.
as much as me. I don't think. But he definitely knows a lot.
I think we should do like a quiz one day.
Yeah, a little quiz.
Like, just see who knows more.
like MCU, like
But-
MCU facts.
Anyways, I don't know how we got here. What was your hot take?
Oh yeah. Okay.
it was not related to movies or anything.
Me either. But okay, my hot take is, when you get into a relationship, it's okay to
What a
not talk to
transition.
your friends
And you guys say my
As much.
segues are bad.
as much.
Thanos stopped talking to everybody. Just moved to a planet.
So speaking of
Relationships.
so speaking of being on your own.
Then he got beheaded.
Yeah, speaking of being on your own and deciding that you'd rather be with one person than another,
What do you?
is it
Sponsored by
okay?
Taco Bell.
No. Is it
No.
okay
Not really.
Yeah.
to
But maybe.
see your friends less when you
Yeah.
get into a relationship?
So when you're saying like, when you start like dating somebody,
Yeah, is it
That's
okay
half
to
the reason I got into a relationship.
is it okay?
Did you know that, or
what she's about?
So like, define it more
I
in the
wanna see
sense
you
of
guys.
do you mean like it's okay to say no to your friends more, or is it okay just not to make plans with them?
make plans and like intentionally try and see them?
Mm,
Because you're like,
disagree.
I have free time,
But
but,
are you
all my
doing
free
it-
time goes with my significant
Yeah, are
other.
you doing it in lieu? Like, are you saying no to them and then just being by yourself, or are you saying no and hanging out with your?
with your significant other? Like if you have alone time, you're only seeing your significant other, and you're not seeing your.
I don't
You're not
thi- I don't
making
think
time
that's
with your friends.
healthy.
I agree.
I
I would say
think-
all the time isn't healthy.
I think
Yeah.
I
I
think
agree.
Amelia literally sometimes gets even sometimes jealous that I see my friends as much as I do, because like there are times in which
Well, you're an anomaly.
I am, but I'm just like, I'm going to speak from my perspective, and like in the sense of like, I do think it's very important to have that
Balance.
the balance and those relationships continue, because I think often you see people get into a relationship and friendships kind of drop off a cliff.
Yeah.
And I don't always think that that's very.
I'm very
healthy.
like mono focused. So like when I when I was in a relationship, when I had free time, all my free time was like, I'm either seeing her, or if I'm not seeing her, I'm like, well, this is the time I get to be by myself and chill.
Yeah.
But like that's how I recharge. Like my recharge time is not by seeing people.
Yeah.
Like my recharge time is like, okay,
Watching YouTube for 8 hours. By
watch
yourself.
sometimes 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
The sad part
He's
is it's
accepting.
true.
Yeah.
But truthfully,
Um,
also like going to the gym, like I like to kind of like do my regular routine of my
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
But that's how I recharge. So like when I have free time, could I make plans like, oh, you know what? I haven't seen Ben and Edward in a long time. I should make
Nope,
plans to see them.
I
But then
make
I'm
all
also
the
like,
plans.
yeah.
I'm
No, I
kinda
actually think our
tired.
dynamic's hilarious. You guys are both single, and I still make all the plans for us all to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of times I invite
Yeah.
them to do stuff and they turn me
To
down
be fair,
is outrageous.
That's not true.
It's very rare for me to
Literally reflect on our text messages today.
Yeah, because everything you want to do
Yeah.
involves a lot of money.
Grow up. It was a charity event.
for like
Still, like,
$100 and something
Yeah, you
dollars.
still had to pay to
I didn't even
go
invite
in.
you.
Yeah, how do you know?
Was it for tacos?
It was.
Yeah.
Talk about sponsors.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, there it
But
is.
yeah, it was like $160 like buy-in for tournament.
One-
I'm like, I don't have
140
that.
you
It was 140.
exaggerated.
It was 140
Oh,
for golf.
okay. I
buddy.
was like, I don't.
or you could have done.
You literally are gonna pay $80 to golf anyways
There's also
When?
volleyball.
when you golf.
probably like 60.
You do 18, it's like 80.
I paid like 60 like 2 days ago.
Oh, here comes
Yesterday.
Ben's nodding when he's trying to make a point.
Yeah.
It's 60. It's 80.
His little neck.
You're
thing.
wrong. I missed that.
Sorry. Well, if you didn't, decide you don't
missed
want to hang
that.
out with me,
But
ever.
it's very rare that I'll send out a text to be like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" Like it's very rare for me.
I maybe never do that.
I don't think I've ever received one from either of you.
And you get mad at me for it, but I'm like, you've never
I
sent
don't
me
do
one.
it either. I don't do it either. That's just like, I feel like me and you are similar in that way.
Yeah, yeah.
Where like if like I don't mind plans. Like
Yeah.
like if someone makes a plan, will I be there? Yeah, like most of the time.
yeah, typically
I'll
I
be
will
there.
say you're pretty
Well,
Yeah.
you
good.
have
Usually
to
a little
twist my
late,
arm
but
still.
like
Yeah, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
30. But yeah.
Well, this last
Yeah.
Tuesday I was late.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was at Tim Hortons.
I don't
like,
know.
20.
Really?
There,
That
there was a pop up where I had to do like something for my orientation. I didn't do it. I had to get it done before the next day.
He definitely knew about it, and he waited.
I
till last
didn't.
minute.
Jared, this one's for you.
I just forgot.
But I will if I. Sometimes I'm not saying I never send out the invite,
Yeah.
but I usually don't. Usually don't.
I don't think I've ever gotten an invite.
I think
from
you just usually never do. I
I
usually
I don't
don't.
think I've gotten an invite from either of
You
you
don't know
guys
me.
in the
What I
year plus.
You don't
invited
know me.
you, I
When
when you axed your foot.
you asked me to come do manual labor at the church. That wasn't a hangout. That
No,
was
we got tad pie.
That was like no.
Bye.
No.
I brought you tad pie.
No, not that day.
Yeah, but that was me initiating it.
I wasn't invited to that. Weird.
The
Listen.
worst.
Listen, that's why we all have different gifts in the
Weird.
body. Is you're the one that makes the plans when we
Yeah,
show up.
We show up. It's just like so much work to make a
Hey.
plan.
Oh,
Like you know
yeah.
what I mean? It's just like, hey,
Would we ever
do
talk?
you want to go do this?
Would we ever talk? Like, imagine, like, I'm probably the one that, like, pushes to get the podcast back together, too.
That was me.
Was it, though?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, no.
You know what?
It definitely was
But
never.
you know
going
what?
back
That's
to
a
the
good- that's a good
going
question.
back to the relationship thing with the well, there's two things I can say, but the young adults wise,
Yeah.
like since I've obviously just overseen that for like years.
Yeah.
One of the biggest things I do see is that when people get into a relationship, a lot of the time they'll kind of start stepping away from young adults. Not all the couples. I'm not saying every couple does
Yeah.
that, but
See ya.
there's definitely, I'd say, definitely a light trend.
Yeah.
Um,
I think what it is,
Yeah, 'cause
like we're at the age
it's
where
scary when I
most
leave.
people are busy.
especially once they get married.
Yeah. I think we're at the age where most people are busy, and Tuesday is a day that most people have already set aside for a long time in terms of being available to do things. So they might just fill that Tuesday with like, oh hey, maybe we should actually just like hang out, just us two, instead of being around people every single Tuesday. Which
Yeah.
I don't agree. I think there's a balance, right? I do think it's still beneficial to come to events together,
So,
but I also think it's also important to have time as a couple just together.
one of my big negative takes on doing that kind of thing, and I think a big reason why, like, I think it's important, especially like early stage dating, right? Like people
Yeah.
get into relationships and then they just devote all their time to that person
It's not healthy.
right away. The problem is you cut a lot of ties, you make things awkward because all of a sudden you've showed that person that, oh, you're expendable, I don't need you.
Are you talking
And-
about like the friend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah, that's fair.
like I've been on the receiving end of that where like people just kind of like they get busy with their relationships and then they just have no time for me anymore, and it's like, okay,
Yeah.
like what was I to you? Because clearly like I'm not even worth.
It's also dangerous for the couple because they get out of like social circles for so long that they don't even know how to make friends. And so
Yeah.
like eventually if they get married, or eventually if it just if they get married, if it progresses,
Yeah.
they for the rest of their lives they can't just spend all of their time with each other.
You need
Like,
friends.
you actually need
you
friends.
yeah.
But then they're not equipped to make friends because they're like, I don't know I don't know what to do.
I
I've
don't know
been
how to approach people.
Yeah, and I know people like that. I know where they're like, I don't know how to make friends. I don't know like what to. I've been in a relationship for so long,
Yeah.
and like, so it's actually good that Ben does what he does. And another person too is like Michael Knight. He's very intentional
Yeah,
He is
about.
very intentional about
Yeah,
like
he's
going out and
also
doing stuff.
he also is very much extroverted, and so it's
him and I are built similar.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
like for me,
Well,
it's like opposite of mine.
not built similarly.
Are you body shaming me?
No, Probably gonna cut this
No,
out.
no. You're 5'5", he's 6'4".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's totally
but-
what it is.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not body shaming.
But-
at
yeah.
all.
Like he could spike a volleyball.
I can't. Okay. Good to know. Okay.
But see, I'm like,
Being shamed all around. I hope you guys hear this. This is what it's like. This
I'm
is what
cutting
Edwin's
this.
like.
I'm cutting it.
see, I'm just
I'm cutting.
The fact of the matter is I win either way here because Edwin either leaves this in and gets roasted, or he cuts
but
this and has work
You're
he has to
telling
do.
me you're built the same as Michael Knight?
Yeah.
no, but I know, but he was talking about your height.
Yeah, I was talking about your height.
Well, that's
what
unfortunate.
I-
You're just having a cut
That's
more.
how
out.
that's how I took it as.
You're just dragging on the cuts. The best. Yeah, it's a win-win for me. You either have to do work or you're getting shredded.
I'm gonna
Your
just
body
take it
shaming.
out.
But okay,
You'll never
well
see this.
then I'll have a clean transition to what I was saying next.
Okay, go.
So like being an introvert for me, it's like a lot of effort for me to like think about making plans and having multiple facets of like relationships that I have to have maintained. Like for me, it takes a
Do you think
lot
it's
of
just commitment.
what?
Do you think it's commitment?
It's not, I don't know if it's like commitment, but it's just for me to like maintain, let's say 4 or 5 friends plus a significant other plus family is so much work for me. Like that sounds. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like
How you
relaxing.
and Dallas had that conversation at volleyball. Go visit your cousin. He's 10 minutes over the border. Haven't seen him in like 5 years. Or
I literally saw him probably a few months ago. But
Did you?
but for
Did you?
maybe
Did
I
you?
don't know. But but for me, it's like going to like make plans to see people is
Yeah.
like it takes a lot of
Mm.
effort for me. Like it's not my natural ability. Now I also enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like when I go out to have coffee with people, I always enjoy it. I never go out and don't enjoy it. That's
Yeah,
an interesting thing. But I don't ever go out of my way
yeah.
to be like, I want to go do this.
I'll
So it's like
even-
it's not personal.
I'll
No, it's
even
definitely
fight.
personal,
I'll even
it's
fight
always me.
myself a little on this too, in the sense of like, I don't think it's always healthy to be in my position either. In the sense of like, yeah, you guys never invite people out because you hate them, but like I invite people out sometimes too much and don't give myself the space.
You said I don't mind people because I hate them. Not true though.
Oh, sorry, did I say that? I didn't mean that.
I don't know.
Anyways, sometimes I invite people out
I
too
love
much
you,
because
Ben.
like,
I love you.
not after all that body shaming. But anyways,
Anyway.
but yeah, no, I think it's like I don't give myself enough personal time to like just have to myself. I don't any like spare time I have, I'm like, oh, I gotta fill this and have somebody over.
Yeah.
Or do
Yeah,
something
you have
with
an
someone.
addiction. It's different. Yeah.
That
I
might,
actually
that might
feel
be
like-
my last thought.
I
Actually,
actually
that's
feel like
interesting.
Edwin's really good at turning me down when he has free time.
That's a good
I'm-
quality
I
too.
think
I'm
you
good at
don't.
it.
Yeah.
Tell me how I do it.
I think like I'll be like, hey Edwin, you want to hang out? And then you're like, no, I don't want to.
Really?
You
I'll say
suck
that.
and you're the worst. And you're not built like Michael Knight.
Well, yeah, you're 5'7", he's 6'4".
Yeah, and Edwin's
Yeah.
like, I want to body shame you.
You know what?
And I've said it enough times now that
All
he
I'm
can't
saying,
even cut all this.
all I'm
It's
saying
great.
is that if you stood
DJ.
next to Michael Knight,
Emotionally built the same. Yeah, I agree.
sure, emotionally built the same.
That was exactly the context of the conversation.
no, it wasn't. Don't worry, me and Ben are gonna hug
Oh, I
after
might have
this.
been. Ooh, it might have been.
I'll check.
It was definitely like social.
That's
Like
All I
social
know
build.
is
It's unfortunate, Brad, when I take the L, buddy.
I said it's
but anyway, so
Your
I think
ears are untucked.
it's a smaller hat. Yeah.
looks good.
This is the second time I've seen you in a hat with your ears untucked. Volleyball, you had a hat on that your ears weren't tucked either.
It looks better.
Also, new shoes. They don't have laces though. Did you? Is it because you like realized you don't know how to tie shoes? Or
You've been talking to him for a really long time, so
I hope
he's
you.
been talking his laces for like.
yeah, that's true too. You never
27
really did
years.
tie your shoes, eh? And then you did have the shoes that didn't have laces. Those are kind of very similar to those ones, eh?
Yeah.
I buy the same kind of shoe like every couple of years. Yeah.
Like your socks are pretty awkward with that shoe though, eh?
Yeah, why are you wearing gray like mid-high
Mid-high
socks
socks.
It just felt right.
You gotta either like commit to long socks
or ankle
or like or no
it just
show
it kind of
socks.
felt. It just kind of felt right.
or no socks.
Yeah.
You do that though, no socks.
Yeah, and these shoes you especially can because it's just all mesh on the top.
Yeah, why would you do that though?
Yeah, it's
What are these ones?
breathable, eh?
Very
You can
breathable.
feel it breathe.
You're dressed like a 9-year-old kid who was the first time his mom let him dress himself for school.
That's a good. That's actually very
Those are
good. That's
really
that
good.
was a good way to
Yeah.
put it.
Does Does Donna help you dress? Like, does she lay clothes out for you to wear every day? Or?
Well,
Clearly not.
if she has time, but
So
she
the odd
usually
time we see him
doesn't.
dressed okay, it's because
Yeah,
His
if
mom.
she has time.
Yeah.
To be fair, you're wearing
But-
5 colors. That's not really what you should be doing.
I see red, gray, black, green, orange,
white.
white. Yeah, you do have a lot of colors on. That's kinda
Fun
tough.
fact, I only wear black.
That's not. I've seen you in colors.
I don't wear colors.
I literally have seen you wear an orange pod shirt.
Orange.
It's like
Orange?
Orangey, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
But it's majority black though. It's orange
Yeah,
black.
but there's color on it. So I'm just
Okay,
saying
well,
you do wear color.
I wear clothes that are majority
The
black.
jersey that Jared was wearing on Tuesday is a nice.
The
Oh,
Du-
the
Tim
Spurs- the
Duncan.
Spurs one?
it's
It's very nice.
It's a very nice.
It's like
color scheme.
Spurs, like Miami Vice. I think it's called.
Yeah,
something
it's
like
so
that.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
It's like a sunset. Like it's
It's very cool.
It actually reminds me of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's poster for their newest Bad Boys.
Is it like that color?
It's like kind of that color
What's the
scheme.
name of this
Colorway.
one?
Bad Boys.
for life.
No, Last
No,
Ride.
For Life was 4 ago.
Yeah.
4 movies ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that was the third one.
I don't know.
Right, I think it was
too many
I think it
ago.
was the third
I think
one.
this
Hey,
one's
this
like
is like the Fast and Furious.
This is
all
the
over
fourth
again.
one. It's the fourth one.
no, it's the fifth one. I think.
No, it's not. It's the third.
What?
Fourth. Sorry, it's the fourth. It's the fourth one.
You're all over the place.
Look it up. Look
Bad
it up.
Boys 4. Yeah, Ride or Die. Oh, that's this one. Ride or Die.
Is it the fourth?
This is the 5th.
What was the
It
fourth
actually
one?
might be the 6th one. The other on my mic.
There's a hair on your mic.
It's gray. It must be
Yeah.
yours based off our
Bad
thumbnail.
Boys. Ride or
crazy.
Die. It's the fourth.
Is that why you're wearing a hat? He's wearing a hat this week because the thumbnail did him dirty last week.
It gave me just straight white hair. That was
That
so
was-
funny.
And you're
Pretty
so
funny.
receding too.
Yeah, it's the fourth one.
It
I
was
told you.
funny.
Thanks though.
What's up?
This is the fourth one. I told
You know
you.
what we learned about in junior high tonight that could help
You know what's
Humility.
dangerous?
I do need to work on that.
You know what's dangerous? Letting Ethan be right about something.
That's what I mean because he has no humility.
Oh.
That's not even
Is that what you guys talked about?
That's not even
Yeah.
true though.
I'll be at senior high.
We're actually talking
this
about
Friday.
friends.
I'm not gonna be there. It's my grad.
Are you not going to his grad?
I
No,
invited-
because I'll be speaking to the senior highs about
Oh yeah, I'm in Toronto.
reaping what you sow.
I was asked to be at senior high that night.
Well,
Are
there's, like-
you
there's, like, no leaders
modeling
that
too
day.
now?
Yeah.
Did you get him into the
Yeah, he got
agency?
me into the TA list.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sick.
You are modeling with me now.
Pretty much.
Pretty cool. Me and you are doing Blue Notes.
Yeah.
Blue Notes.
Fun fact, you'll see us
How-
in 2 months.
You know, we should all just get a retail job together somewhere.
That, would be the
chaotic.
worst nightmare for that place.
Oh my goodness. David, that would
Imagine
be awful.
us just
all
there.
at Tim Hortons.
Just dropping donuts,
Throwing
tossing Timbits.
Timbits.
Just like,
Hey, open your mouth.
and because like we all have other jobs, we just don't care.
yeah.
That'd be chaotic. Tell us what job you think we should all work at together, and we'll apply.
Well, where do you think that we could all
Maybe.
work at, where it would actually be like not like a
doable?
legit job,
like if we, what if
like
we
a school, but
like
like
a famous podcast,
like a fast food place that we could all work, or like a clothing spot where we could work at and be like kind of.
Old Navy.
Okay, I
It's
think
big.
one that we could actually.
It's big and we wouldn't see each
I-
other.
Yeah, well, I feel like one we could
Like
actually
Sears.
do,
Yeah.
one we could actually
Walmart.
accomplish would be like a really big building if we're all like night janitors. I feel like they would
That'd be
actually-
vibes.
That'd be chaotic. You know,
Yeah.
if there's no one else in the building, we're like,
We're not cleaning until like 1
There's
hour,
no
1 hour
cleaning.
before we have to go
Yeah.
home.
And they're like,
We're-
we gotta get it
we're at
done.
Walmart, we're driving the bikes around
Yeah.
and like,
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be lit.
Yeah, and then you
Try the
Oh,
we're
yeah.
gonna try to play every sport.
facts. We're playing baseball in the middle.
actually,
Soccer.
yeah.
We're
Can we
just
get a
hitting
can we get a
Yeah.
Walmart night shift?
Job
Yeah, imagine.
together.
Can we look
We all
into
apply at
that?
the same time and say we have to do our interviews together. weirdly
the jokes
enough.
I'm gonna make after the podcast. But
I actually think we should make we should vlog.
us getting jobs at Walmart together at
all the
Well, not
times,
that, but-
all the times we're together outside of this.
It'll make us be
Never.
actual friends instead of like being like faking it for camera.
Wow.
Or is that just me? Or
Well, we wouldn't have to fake it if you guys accepted any of my invitations.
I was literally just with you 2 days ago.
We went to sushi once.
Yeah, we did do that once. That was
Yeah,
actually hilarious.
that was long ago.
So Amelia and I have gone for sushi
in a world.
since, and I'm
Why I
learning.
say it
I'm,
like that?
I'm very much learning.
Does
what I
Amelia
like.
not like sushi?
She loves sushi.
Sushi's
But,
lit.
she's
So
teaching
good.
me how
I
to
had
like,
sushi today.
She's teaching me how to find sushi that I like.
Oh yeah, you don't like sushi.
I don't.
Oh, you
baby.
baby.
Because he had a small mouth, and he's like, I don't know how to eat that. I remember
No.
now. He's like, my mouth just doesn't open.
What a child thing to
I
say.
remember
It's
that
too
now.
big for me
You know,
to eat it.
we're just gonna end like that. That's how we're gonna end. Done. That's how we're ending. I forgot you said that.
I